What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for hitting play. Thank you for following what's going on in my life. And hopefully you guys are having a great day. The best of days. Gotta feel that positivity in your life. And hopefully you can feel that positivity in somebody else's lives. So, what we got going on today? We are going to eat something delicious. I've actually been really curious about it, really excited about it. We're gonna eat, what's it? Ramen BIRRIA. I don't know if you guys know what that is. It's a colliding of the worlds. It's a friggin' Japanese meets Mexican concoction of soups. It's gonna be dope. I'm really excited about it. I've had ramen, I've had birria with my tacos, but I've never had ramen birria. Let's see where that goes. But before we do all that, first thing that we gotta do, like I told you in our last vlog, is that I have some goals I want to meet. So before I start running this mouth on some grub, I gotta run these legs on a treadmill or something, because we gotta get that cardio game up, work out a little bit, and see where the day goes after that. So let's go!
Let's go!
As you can see, we've made it back to the Crunchy Crunch. And we're gonna go in, we're gonna get this workout. It's gonna be bomb. We're gonna earn that food. And hopefully it doesn't hurt too much tomorrow. But you know, we gotta do what we gotta do. No pain, no victory. Hey guys, how you doing? So we had the workout. Honestly, it was terrible. As you can see, there's a lot of fluff there. Probably has a little bit to do with what I eat. Also, I've never really had to run like that before. I ended up doing 1.5 miles on the treadmill. It took me like about 9 years, might as well, shouldn't even matter, and a couple push-ups. By the time the push-ups happened, I was already dog tired. It doesn't help that I was wearing the mask. The mask makes it hard to breathe inside the gym. I know it's for safety purposes. You should have a mask on. You should be safe, but it makes it hard to run, especially when you're all winded like that from being on a treadmill. So the next thing that I like to do after leaving the gym, and it was a victory, we showed up, but the next thing I like to do after leaving the gym, I like to go and have a shake, a post-workout shake. And I actually got it from this guy online, Alex Costa. I don't know if you ever looked him up online, ever looked him up on the UB but Alex Costa makes this this smoothie that, or shake, a protein shake that he swears by. I got the stuff, and I'm just gonna go back to the house and let's go through it together. I don't know if you've ever seen it before, but let's go through it. Alright guys, we've made it back. So like I said before, we're going to check out that Alex Costa smoothie shake as a post-workout. He does a very good job at it. It's very simple, very delicious, and it only takes a few main ingredients. One, the protein that he uses. He always uses this Vega Sport protein. One big scoop. Just make sure that it's really well mixed so it's nice and smooth all throughout the protein shake at the end. And it is honestly delicious when it's all put together. Another tip that he does that I really like is that he, instead of using ice on his smoothies or shakes, whatever it is, he uses frozen fruits. Great idea. It keeps the smoothie nice and smooth, literally, throughout the entire process, and it makes it so that you don't have any ice chips. It makes it really rich and full. He uses water at the end. Lately, he's been throwing in some spinach. I don't throw any spinach with it. At least I haven't. I'm kind of doing it the way that he started. Frozen blueberries, frozen strawberries, and he does it with water. I cheat. Okay, so I add almond milk. I don't know if that's good or bad. I know that it adds extra calories, but that's kind of how I do it. So let's get this smoothie done. Whoop!
A few moments later.
And here it is. So good. Really, so good. It's creamy. It's smooth. You got to take your time when it comes to like mixing it up. Again, this protein powder that he uses definitely needs to be blended for a while, but the fact that it's frozen fruit, blueberries and strawberries are amazing. The almond milk that I throw in there, I'm assuming it adds a little bit of sweetness with the almond milk. Whatever, worth it. We're gonna finish drinking this, gonna chill for a little bit, we're gonna take a shower, and we're gonna see what the rest of the night brings. Stay tuned. I think you already know what's coming. We're gonna check out what happens when two culinary type cultures collide, right? So for food, I like tacos, and I know a lot of people do. And I also know that a lot of people like ramen. I just heard of this thing called ramen birria. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but apparently Tapatio makes like a ramen, right? And they put it all together, and I think just like regular ramen would be. But what this place does near where I live down the street, they actually put together the ramen in a birria type stew. So it definitely is like a colliding of the worlds. But I got to do a little bit more homework to figure out exactly what ramen is and exactly what birria is. So apparently, all that ramen is a Japanese wheat noodle traditionally served in Japanese culture over a meat or fish-based broth. But birria is just a stew that's traditionally used with goat meat or regular beef, originally out of Jalisco, Mexico, served during Christmas. Had to put on my glasses for that. But now that we got a little research down, the first thing that we have to do is order it, which we did, I did, and now we got to go pick it up. After we go pick it up, we're going to go do the best thing that you can do with a meal and share it with some really good friends. But like I said, let's pick up this stuff. Stay tuned. Whoop! Look at the joy in his face. Miss Who? And y'all know who? And you heard of her being yelled for. Birthday girl. Sorry. We got gold on type life.
You should see a birthday dinner.
Totally was. I caught that.
Where is it? What am I looking for?
See, look at him modeling anger. Now flick that hair. He wore black today because it's slimming. It's nothing that I could do. God, that's what happens when you smolder. Makes things vibrate.
People are like, ooh. Shit, this thing's like STD proof. It's triple bag.
You can never be too safe.
Apparently.
So it comes in the Tapatio type setup guy.
I open it and I see little skulls come out like.
Come to the top. Oh, okay. Need 1 second spiel and an out of 10. What would you give it? Sue. First.
It's good. It's delicious. I would give it an 8.
Okay, all right. What would make it a 10 or a 9?
If it's a little spicier.
A little spicier. Hey, I put hot sauce on mine. It helps out.
Me too. But if it's already there.
That guy?
Yeah. Okay. The amount of meat was delicious. It was a pretty decent amount of meat compared to noodles. To go, like I said, I prefer my ramen a little bit more soupy. It was a little overcooked for me, the ramen. I like it more al dente. But definitely adding the lime, the extra lime, makes it delicious. Compared to the first time having it, I gave it a 1 star. Now, I'll give it a nice 8.
Solid 8. Got 8s, got 8s. Mr. Nick?
So, I guess I get like a pretty decent 7.
Solid 7. Why 7? Why not an 8? What would make it an 8?
An 8. If it was like Japanese ramen with that broth and it wasn't that good, it would be an 8. Otherwise, it would be a 10. But the beef, I agree. A lot of beef. Oh, I love that.
They were not skipping the beef.
They were not skinny. It was good. It was like stew beef. It was like beef stew beef. That was the
Nice
same.
and tender.
Nice and tender. Noodles were, cup of noodles. That's cup of noodles. And the seasoning was good.
Very nice. All right. And I got an 8 and an 8 and a 7. I'll probably give it an 8.5.
Ooh, a little high.
Because for what it is, I'm very impressed with it. It's definitely 2 different cultures of food. They put it together. I think it was done very well. I think they picked the 2 foods that definitely complement each other and like just the basis of what they are. Spices are good. The amount of meat that they put in there, really good. I don't mind the fact that there wasn't a lot of broth there because I'm not a huge soup guy. But it was still nice and moist. Good word. So I give it an 8.5. What would make it better? I agree. I would make it a little bit spicier. I did put some hot sauce in there. That's the only thing that I think that would make it much better. Serving size was great. A little pricey. Those things go for $13 a piece.
Not worth it.
So at $13 a piece, what do you say, yay or nay?
Nope.
At $13 a piece, what do you say, yay or nay?
Maybe. Depends
At $13 a piece, what do you say, yay or nay?
I would.
And I would definitely go back, no problem. All right, you got it. Those are the final results. Have a great day. Thank you for watching us. Bye.